Welcome back to the studio. I'm Michael. So about 6 months ago, we did a video on a project called Shiryo, and the title of the video was, I found the next big gaming crypto, and we talked about all the specific details of Shiryo and how I believe it was going to be one of the next big play and earn NFT trading card games, and how I thought it was really bridging the gap for people who are in the crypto space and are comfortable playing play to earn NFT games, and people who are more traditional and comfortable playing trading card games. And since then, they've had a lot of major updates that we really need to go over, and I think it's about time we do a bit of an update. So first thing is going to be what the project is if you have not seen that other video. So Shiryo, symbol is S-H-I-R-Y-O, is a play and earn NFT trading card game. And like I said earlier, I think it really bridges the gap for people who are not really in the crypto space as much and people who are more hardcore in the crypto space, because what it does is combines NFTs with something very simple like trading cards, which everyone has played growing up. And interesting thing about this project is that it is, first of all, powered by the Ethereum blockchain, and they have been making some major changes as of recently. So first thing is going to be how to actually play this game. There's a couple of important things. First, it's like a battle system where you can either be matchmaked with other people or bots, and this is going to happen over time. Ranked matches and tournaments are also going to be accessible to players, and they talk a little bit about this here. The next thing is going to be accessibility. One of the biggest problems with play to earn NFT games is that a lot of the times getting involved requires a lot of upfront capital, and a lot of people don't have, thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars in order to be able to actually start playing. But with Shiryo, what they do is they try to make it accessible for everyone, and what they have is they have a set of 50 free cards that are available for all users to play with, and the cards are not going to be stored in each person's individual wallet, but they're going to be stored on the D app for any player to use prior to purchasing a full deck. So really, you can experience and play the game before you're really getting committed and wanting to put a lot of money on the line. You can see exactly how the game plays, and you can test it out for yourself. And there's other details about the game in addition to this, like battle system and matchmaking and everything else, which I'll link down below. Next thing is going to be about the NFTs. So there's a couple of different trading cards. Each trading card is an NFT. What you could see is that they have beast cards, spell cards, and element cards. The beast cards are basically like the standard cards of the game. They contain an attack score, health points, and some possess an ability, just depending on how rare they are. There's common, legendary, rare, and we'll go over those a little bit later. The next is going to be spell cards. Spell cards, it says, can be played at any time during your turn and are immediately activated. They do not take up space on the board and are burned immediately after use. And the third is element cards, and these are also give you some additional benefits in the game when playing. Last thing about the actual game is going to be card renting, which I think is a pretty cool feature. So like I said earlier, some barriers to entry are very high with play to earn NFT games, but Shiryo really tries to combat this, and also, like I said, they're trying to bridge the gap between traditional play to earn NFT games and metaverse games with more old school, old fashioned trading card games. And this is with card renting. So it says, do you have an amazing deck but you just don't have time to play? They are implementing and currently putting this together, an exciting pack renting scheme which allows users to put their packs up for rent. Other players can play the game with them, and you could split the profits straight down the middle. You who maybe own the trading card pack and the person who's actually playing. So it's a way to earn passive income as well if you have a pretty good deck of cards. Now let's talk a little bit about what's going to be going on with the actual token. So when we look at the token, we can see that Shiryo has already had over $2 million of assets sold on their marketplace. These are these different trading cards and NFTs. And you can see all of these right here, all these different NFTs. You could buy a pack, like a base pack. You could buy individual trading cards, like a legendary one or a common one or a rare one. And this is all on their marketplace already. You can see individual cards, shop packs, avatars, and they've already had over $2 million worth of these NFTs and trading cards bought. In addition to this, they currently have over 40,000 token holders, which is pretty exciting as well, seeing that all of these token holders are converting well into people actually using the game, and it shows the strength of their ecosystem. Last thing is going to be on Twitter. Just a little follow-up thing that I like to talk about is because on Twitter, they've been really growing as of recently. They currently have about 38,000 followers, and they've had a number of pretty big people talk about it as of recently. You can see Voscoin, he has like 600,000 subscribers, recently did a video on it, and there's a number of other pretty big name people who have talked about this project already. So in the 6 months since we've last spoke, they've had a lot added to their roadmap, a lot added to their marketplace in terms of actually being able to buy trading cards, and they've also completely redesigned their website and implemented a couple of new trailers for the trading card game. So if you look at this video versus my last video on it, you could see a complete redesign of their website, and you could also see, if you look at their game and you look at like what's been going on with the development, you can see pretty exciting new trailer that is pretty interesting. So moving forward, what's going to be going on with this project? So they are going to have a pretty intensive roadmap, and in Q2 of 2022, it talks about how they're going to be officially rolling out the alpha of their project, the alpha game release. Also, they talk about their merchandise store, which just currently says it is coming soon. It's not available just yet, but that is something that they have in the works. And they talk about everything else on their roadmap right here, which you could see throughout really the end of 2022. There's going to be first the alpha release in Q2. They talk a little bit about beta testing of the game for more members, bug tests, and all of that to make sure it's fully functioning, no issues. Last thing I want to talk about is going to be how to buy the token and exchanges that it's on, because since the last time we spoke, they've added Shiryo to a number of different exchanges. When we spoke last time, it was really just available on Uniswap and maybe one or two others, but now they have a whole list of different exchanges where you can buy it. So first, they have their in-house swap, Shiryo Swap. Second is Uniswap. They're also available on Bitmart Exchange, LBake Exchange, MEXC Exchange, and BKEX Exchange. And they're going to continue to list on more and more throughout the remainder of 2022. So, my opinion, after the recent correction we've seen in the market, the project has come down fairly substantial, a substantial amount in value, and I think it does offer an attractive investment if you're looking for that play and earn NFT trading card game space. And I talked about this project 6 months ago. I think it's valuable to do a video on it again, do a bit of an update, because they've made a lot of big changes. They've continued to develop, and this project isn't going anywhere. It's not going away anytime soon. They have an extensive roadmap, and really, over the last year, they've just continued to come out with bigger and better updates, bigger and better partnerships, more exciting features for their marketplace and for the game. And I'm excited to see where this project goes. So let me know your thought about this. Did you guys buy into it when we first did our video on it 6 months ago? Did you not? What are your thoughts on it? But I think it's interesting. I think they're bridging the gap between traditional play-to-earn NFT games and metaverse games and old-school trading card games. Were you about to leave the video without liking, commenting, subscribing maybe? Well, if you were, now's your chance. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we cover all sorts of topics from crypto, NFTs, and what's going on in the tech world.